very few people I know spend more time assessing the products they use than Jordan Schlansky. Jordan, I credit you. You everything on your body, everything in your life, you put a lot of thought into it. So it's only natural that you would be a consumer watchdog. So let's do a segment right now. Jordan Schlansky, consumer watchdog.
Yes.
And you have uncovered something today that you're going to talk about. Would you like to...
To echo what you said, I'm very particular about the products I use. I believe that one's life, in part, is defined by the products that surround us. We spend hours with these things, maybe even years. And aesthetically speaking, I like to have objects of beauty and utility around me. Now, I choose my products very carefully, and that is certainly true in the case of toilet paper. Now, I've got some products here that I want to talk about.
Okay. Wow.
You know,
that's a lot of toilet paper
well,
there.
I do buy toilet paper in bulk because, well, first of all, the need never goes away.
You're a mad shitter. You're a 24/7. Yeah, you don't have to stack it all up. Maybe that's a mistake. Right. There you go. All right. So,
all right. So listen, I choose my toilet paper very carefully, and I like this to be a once in a lifetime endeavor. Okay, I don't need to re-choose my toilet paper every decade.
Once you decide which toilet paper is yours,
why would I change?
The conversation's over.
Unless there's some new technology that needs to be introduced to the world. So many years ago, I sampled different toilet papers. There were the aesthetics. There was the design on the paper itself. Was it a quilt? Of course.
Where did you sample them? Were you in the aisle of the store with your pants down? What were you? I'm just curious. What were you doing? How did you?
Over time, I purchased
I see
items,
and you would pay attention. You didn't.
I would pay attention.
You didn't line up a bunch of toilet papers, eat 15 burritos, and then check all of them.
No, I did not. No.
Okay,
no.
That's how I would have done it. But
so
anyway,
I decided on on Charmin. They had a particular variety at the time. It was called, I believe, Charmin Plus or Charmin Plus Lotion or Charmin Plus Aloe E. They've gone through many iterations of the name over the years, and it was basically they marketed it as having lotion in it. The lotion was mainly mineral oil. Sure, they put some aloe and E in there just to say that they did, but the bulk of it was mineral oil, which is not an expensive addition. Nevertheless, when you're talking about friction, a situation which is inherently comprised of friction and abrasion.
What do you mean a situation?
What I'm saying is the use of toilet paper, any physicist would know that the use of toilet paper involves friction. Two objects rubbing together. You're talking about abrasion. You're talking about erosion for all the environmentalists out there. There is a human bodily erosion when using any toilet paper product, okay? Any toilet paper product, you're going to get erosion.
You're wearing away pieces of your ass? What are you doing?
Yes, you absolutely. If that's where you're using it, what I'm saying is,
what do you mean? Where are you using? What do you mean? Where are you using it?
I use toilet paper on many areas of my body.
Wow. What are you talking about?
My nose, my ears. I use it to wipe up spills.
You use Kleenex for your nose?
No, I use toilet paper for my nose. Sure, in a situation where I'm sick and there's an excess of mucus, I'll invest in a box of Kleenex. But why have a product that's good for one use when I can have a multi-use product like toilet paper? I use toilet paper for cleaning up the bathroom sink of errant spills so as not to mineralize the countertop. I use it to clean up the toilet rim should there be any urine. I use it to...
Urine?
I use it.
Did you say urine?
I use it on different body parts. It's really a jack of all trades.
Do you lactate?
What I'm saying is anytime there's a discharge, to me, toilet paper is going to be my first choice. Obviously, if I have a huge cut and I need some kind of towel or bandage, I'll go in that direction.
Tourniquet.
Right, I'll go in that direction. Anyway, toilet paper is a big part of my life. See, some people take Q-tips for their ears, which, by the way, is unsafe. And now you have a second dedicated product that's only for your ears. What about toilet paper? What's the problem with using toilet paper to clean out your ears and your nose? Nevertheless, don't give me that deep breath. I understand that you're in a rush, but I have a lot to say about toilet paper.
No. Guess what? Can I just say one thing? I'm not in a rush, but this is my life.
Okay.
And this is a piece of my life.
Okay.
And you're wasting it.
Okay.
Because you're talking, get to the point, which is...
This is the point. I decided on Charmin toilet paper. They had a few varieties at the time because they liked to overcomplicate their product line. I went with the version with lotion, which turned out to be mineral oil. Okay. It's had a number of different. Now, the Charmin people, the Procter and Gamble people, they're listening to this right now, and those 30-something marketing people are saying, "Is this true? Did it used to be called Aloe and E? Because they only know it as Charmin Ultra Gentle, the common name." And there's one guy that probably knows
We're
that it was.
losing
but
listeners.
listen,
Can I assure you, not only is no one at Charmin listening right
Okay.
now, I think anyone who really loves the Conan channel has
Okay.
turned off at
All
this
right.
point.
So I
May
buy,
never come back.
Yeah, we may have lost.
I buy my toilet paper in bulk because
Yeah.
it never expires. I don't enjoy buying toilet paper. I don't want to buy toilet paper more often. I want to buy it less often.
Do you get looks when you walk out, when you come up to the cash register and you have 35 boxes
Sure. Yes, I
of
do.
toilet paper?
I do.
Do they think you have an issue?
Yes. Yes, I do get unusual looks. I'm used to unusual looks for a variety of reasons.
Of
That
course you
never
are.
that never deters me. So I buy mine by the case. So I've got some cases here. I've got a back stock that I bought over the past few
Right.
years. Okay, now this is
Is it like
this is-
someone who loves wine has a whole cellar filled with different wines?
Yeah,
You
sure.
go downstairs, and when it's your time, you run your hand along these racks and racks and racks
Yes.
of toilet paper, feeling for the one that will just suit this one particular purpose. Like
Yeah,
I want
that's
this
right.
was one that was made in Napa Valley. It's got aloe, but it's aloe from that really comes from the soil, the good
Sure.
rich loam.
84.
Yeah, it's an 80. This is a great 84 aloe Charmin.
Mhm.
Do you ever do that?
I pick the most damaged box because I like the boxes to look aesthetically beautiful. When I have an entire room full of toilet paper boxes, I like them to look beautiful. A lot of times you get shipping damage. Anyway, so the point is, I buy them in these cases of 18 rolls. These are mega rolls. Now, again, in a ridiculous overcomplication, Procter & Gamble has decided to offer different sizes of their rolls. They have the regular roll, they have the giant roll, then they have the mega roll. The mega is the biggest. I've done the research, so you don't have to.
Can a mega roll fit on a standard toilet
It
paper
can,
spool?
it can. So I buy 18
Is there
mega
room?
rolls.
I mean, if the toilet in your house is in a very small space, can you get in there with the mega roll, or does a mega roll pretty much take up the whole bathroom?
No, the mega roll, you would not, a person of your coarse visual perception would not even recognize the difference between a giant roll and a mega roll. But I do, okay? I look deep beneath the surface. Anyway, just listen to me, okay? This case of...
Why wouldn't I?
Yeah, this case of 18 Charmin Ultra Gentle mega rolls costs $19.99. I bought this for many years, okay? Slight variations of the price up and down, but that's basically it. So recently, I bought my Charmin order, and I bought my 18 mega rolls for $19.99,
Mhm.
and this came, okay? And I could already see the packaging is different, and this is telling me, so this is telling me that something is off, okay?
So something changed.
Something changed. Instead of a case, now I have this package, and
There's a bear on the cover.
there was always a bear. That's not. That doesn't.
okay. I was frightened by the bear.
18
but-
mega rolls equals 72 regular rolls, because again, in marketing speak, that makes people more likely to think they're getting some kind of good deal. All right, so immediately I'm suspicious. And listen, I don't want to look for a new brand of toilet paper. I don't like change when it comes to my toilet paper, okay? A lot of things in life should change, but like things like matches, toilet paper, they don't need to change. So the old Charmin Ultra Gentle, while the sheet size is the same, had 286 two-ply sheets per roll, okay? The new Charmin has 231 two-ply sheets per roll, okay? So the overall square footage of an 18-pack used to be about 51 meters squared, whereas this is only about 41 meters squared, which is a 20% decrease. So I get it, okay? Costs are rising in the toilet paper industry, and they've got to recoup, okay? Now, I don't believe they're being greedy. I don't think they're trying to impress their shareholders. I understand that the toilet paper costs have improved. Now, they could raise the price 20%, and then you'd have $24, and I'd get my same product, and you know what? I'd happily pay that $24, because I understand inflation exists. But instead, they say, let's charge the same. Let's make the rolls 20% smaller. Now, you can compare the old roll and the new roll, and you'll see a drastic difference.
You okay? Why you?
No.
What's
Now
wrong with
listen
you? Why is
now,
your face?
Listen to me.
What's
You
wrong
know
with
what
your
this means
face?
to me?
Why is
You
your
know what
face?
this means to
Why
me?
you you're
That's
doing-
just my face. Now listen to me. This clearly means I'm
This
going.
is the new one, and this is the old one. Yes, I will say, first of all, I don't know why you started to laugh maniacally
Yes.
like a Bond villain.
Yes.
When you're talking about this, a stupid thing. But okay. The old roll.
What
you're
I'm
saying
saying-
for the same amount of money, you're getting
You're
less.
getting 20% less. Okay, fine. That's no bombshell. But the point is, why do I have to change my toilet paper roll 20% more often? Why? I'm always going to need new toilet paper, okay? It's not like I'm just going to buy one roll and be like, okay, that's it. I'm done when this roll is over. For the rest of my life, I'm going to be making sure that there is toilet paper on that toilet paper holder, okay? And why do I have to now? Because they have this marketing plan that are going to trick people into thinking that they're getting the same value. Now I have to change my toilet paper roll more frequently. I have to buy more cases of toilet paper over the course of my lifetime. I have to maintain those cases and store those cases. Like, I just don't understand. Just be upfront and be like, hey, we're charging $24. And by the way, the packaging has changed too. I used to, if I have guests, I like to put a 6-pack of Charmin unopened, sealed into that restroom.
Wait, what?
Listen to me.
Wait, why do your guests need to see
I'll tell you why.
month's
Because
supply of toilet paper?
I want them
why
to
do
know
they need to see
I'll
that?
tell you why. Okay, if you go into a guest room, you want to know you have enough toilet paper for your stay there. You don't want to worry that you're going to have to ask for more toilet paper.
Yeah,
no
but you're
likes,
saying 6
no
rolls.
one likes asking for more toilet paper.
You're saying
because
6
that's
rolls.
implying
You're saying
that
6
you
rolls.
used above the average amount of toilet paper, okay? 6 rolls is enough to comfort people. It's not excessive. It's like no matter what happens to me in this week, I'm gonna have enough toilet paper.
6 of these.
6 rolls
of these. You wouldn't need 6.
You don't have to
need
use
6
all
in
6.
any situation. Would you need 6?
You don't have to use all 6. You just know they're there. Okay, it's comforting.
Do you do the same thing with food when they come down to the refrigerator? Do you have 9 turkeys waiting for them to eat?
What I'm saying,
just so they have the comfort level.
I don't
do you
like
have
to provide an atmosphere
salami?
of scarcity.
Do you have 17 boxes of cereal?
Abundance. I like to show them that there is an abundance of toilet paper. Whatever happens to you while you're here, you are covered. Anyway, just let me get this out.
No. I've let you speak a lot, and I'm going to take over for a second because you're completely untethered. You are completely untethered. You're a balloon free of its string, bopping around in the wind.
I want my guests to know it's Charmin because I want them to know it's a high-quality premium product, and I'm not just buying in bulk.
Are you getting paid by? Be honest.
No.
Are you getting any money from Charmin?
No, clearly not. I just criticize them, but at the same time, I do appreciate the quality of the paper. That has not changed. Nevertheless, their new packaging inside the outer package with the bear is just a generic plastic case. My guests think that I'm buying from like Costco or some off-brand. They don't know it's Charmin anymore.
Okay, can I say one thing? First of all, I think when you put out that much toilet paper for your guests, it's an insult. It's you saying, I don't trust.
Nope.
I think you're a big pig. I think you're a big pig that eats and shits 24/7. You're a monster. That's what I think you're saying to them. You're just a giant.
I'm saying if you are that person, I got you covered. If you're a normal person, you're covered too.
Okay, so next time I come to your house,
you're going to have plenty of toilet paper, and you may not use it, and that's fine. I don't expect you to use it.
I mean, first
of
all,
if you need to use it, it's there.
Okay.
You will never have to ask me for more toilet paper. Do you imagine the humiliation? Excuse me. Thank you for letting me stay in your room. Do you have any more toilet paper? I gave you plenty of toilet paper. I need more toilet paper.
I have a question for you. When you travel, you and I have traveled together. We've shot some pieces together. We've traveled the world.
Right.
What is your security level, your feelings about going to distant lands and needing to use a facility, another facility where you don't have control over the toilet paper?
I have adaptive techniques. As Darwin has showed us, the key to survival is not strength, but adaptability. I adapt to any situation.
You're going to take Charles Darwin's Origin of the Species, one of the greatest, most seminal works in the history of mankind, and you're going to apply it to your travel needs for toilet paper.
I believe in orienting the puborectalis muscle in a certain position to allow a greater elimination at home. And I have devices that yield this result at home.
I bet you have devices. I bet if a SWAT team broke into your home right now, they would find all kinds of devices hidden in the crawl space. You freak.
Okay, but when I travel,
what erectus bone?
When I travel, I don't have access to my devices, so I improvise.
What device?
I use a garbage can in the hotel.
No, you don't. No, you don't. What do you do?
I don't use the garbage can in the way you're thinking. I use a garbage pail to orient my body in a certain position. Do you understand?
Well, no, I don't know what you're talking about. I honestly don't know what you're talking about.
I adapt to the situation. This is why I survive. It's not my strength, it's my adaptability. If I don't have a toilet stool to properly orient my puborectalis muscle.
I know. So hold on a second. I'm going to draw something right now. You're talking about the squatty potty.
That's one example of a toilet stool.
Okay, but listen, I'm going to draw.
Thank you for that.
Hold on.
Yes.
I'm going to draw.
Okay, go ahead.
This is a toilet. Okay.
Sure.
This is you sitting on the toilet, and
Well, first of all, there shouldn't even if you're a human animal, a Neanderthal, and you wanted to
it's Neanderthal.
no, it's Neanderthal. It's
no
a
one's
German word.
ever said Neanderthal.
I just said it. The point is, you're supposed to be squatting on the ground, fully squatted, in a fully squatting position to open up that puborectalis.
Is this what you're talking about right here?
Yes. That simulates a squatting position, even though you're on a modern toilet bowl. Now, also, you haven't even mentioned how tall that toilet bowl is. There's a variable height. I like to go with the Kohler Wellworth, 15 inches off the ground, no more.
I
then
think
they have a higher one. They call it comfort height.
I think
it's not comfortable.
I think that goes without saying. So, in a perfect world, you'd be squatting, is what you're saying.
In a perfect world, you'd be squatting. In the modern world, you can use devices to simulate squatting. Okay, now in my house, I have these devices, and they're high-quality devices because I'm going to be using these for decades. As I just described, I like to stick with a product for years.
So you're talking about these things that you put your feet up on are made of a high-quality material.
Yeah, bamboo. I like bamboo. Most of them
bamboo.
Are plastic. I have a high-quality
bamboo and plastic. Wow, you're a really fancy guy. That's what they used on Gilligan's Island.
Bamboo
what
is
are you talking about?
Bamboo is waterproof. It is strong. It is replenishable. Okay, I'm not hurting the environment with my toilet stool.
No.
Okay.
I think you're hurting the environment with your constant shitting.
So
that's what you're hurting the environment with. For God's sake, man.
Okay.
This is insanity.
So when I travel, I don't have access to my bamboo toilet stool, okay?
Right.
Sure, I could find a way to bring it with me, but that's ridiculous.
You just store it in the overhead compartment.
But I improvise. When I get to a hotel room, immediately I assess the hotel room for any number of factors. And I look at the garbage pail. And if the garbage pail is the right height and shape, I can adapt that to my use.
No, I don't want to. Now that grosses me out because if I stay at a hotel and I look at the garbage can
what are you doing with the hotel garbage pail that's so intimate in any scenario?
That you had it upside down in a bathroom while you were pooping.
I have no problem with someone using a garbage pail upside down. Do you know what substances are in hotel garbage pails that you need to be more concerned about?
So let's get back on track.
Okay, so toilet paper. If the toilet paper, first of all, I don't use toilet paper the way you think I do, okay?
I don't want to know.
Okay.
I don't want to know. I honestly don't want to know.
Toilet
I don't want to know.
There's an inherent flaw with the whole toilet paper system. Okay, I've discussed this before, and I think it's really self-evident. I don't think it needs more explication. But just suffice it to say, you're going to want a soap and water scenario in most cases, and toilet paper, even the best, is not going to cover you. So I use toilet paper in very limited ways. Nevertheless, I improvise in hotel rooms with soap and water scenarios.
Do you hear yourself? Why are you shouting?
Yeah, you shout a lot.
Well, you shout a lot, and no.
My enthusiasm. Don't mistake my enthusiasm for anger. Okay, I'm passionate, and I don't see the problem with that.
Can I say something?
One day you called me stoic. The other day you called me overly passionate.
It's not coming across as passion.
Okay.
It's coming across as
crazy.
Well, I'm just going to say like a rant, and also a defiant rant. A man who sees the world turning against him and using toilet paper improperly, and you are howling at the wind like King Lear, blind on the moors, unchained from all reality. So yes, I think something in you is untethered, and I'm glad that you've put this much thought into your toilet needs. But have you ever thought of, and we've talked about this before, but shouldn't you just be using a bidet?
Well, like I was saying, I do have a system, an equivalent system. It's not a bidet per se, but I have a soap and water solution.
So
what, you just use whatever toilet paper, like who even buys your toilet paper? Do you have a system?
I just, NBC used to give it to me for free, and I still have my NBC supply.
And you just
there's a Tom Brokaw on every sheet.
Yeah.
Listen, you
just take what you're given?
Yeah, pretty much in life.
Yeah, with your toilet paper. I mean, obviously some things you care about. You're going to pick your car, you're going to pick your watch, but toilet paper, you just take what's there, and you don't even notice.
I've not put this much thought into it, no.
You understand there is erosion.
Stop saying erosion. There's no erosion.
There is certainly erosion.
There's no erosion.
Of course there's erosion. Anytime you have two substances rubbing together, there's going to be some erosion, and you're losing skin on a cellular level, or that's the micro level, and potentially on a macro level.
Okay, I'm going to put an end to this now.
Okay.
This is beyond the pale. And what you've done, I think, is an audio crime today. You've committed an audio crime. We've had to sit and listen to this for a while. I suspect that you're getting something from the Charmin people. I can't prove it, but I think you are. And I'm glad that I'm happy that you're happy. If you found a toilet paper that you like, then I'm happy for you.
I wish that it wouldn't shrink in size, necessitating extra trips to the grocery store and extra changes of the roll.
Well, that's just the world we live in today. Many things shrink in size as time goes on, and we accept it.
I'll pay the $24 for the original product.
Okay. Well, I think you're making a mountain out of a molehill. I think that you should just accept this. And again, I just want to remind viewers, you are a married man. You have children. And I think
I'd hate to be the child being potty trained by.
Can you imagine? What is it like when you potty trained your children? Were you screaming at them the whole time about you got to get your legs up higher? Use the trash can, use the trash can.
I don't fault people that are passionate in life. You understand?
Sure.
I have passions.
Many dictators do. Many mad people have insane ambitions. I would like, and passions. I wish the best for you, Jordan. I really do. Mm-hmm. Wait a minute. I'm thinking about it. No, I don't. I just want to completely rescind that. But I'm glad you found a product that you like. And so you're saying this toilet paper is your recommendation. Charmin, gentle, ultra gentle is what you like.
That's secondary. Yes, it is my recommendation. I do have a problem.
But you do add.
I do have a problem.
And you have a method where you use soap and water and any trash can that's available.
That's separate. Yes.
Okay, this was Jordan Schlansky, consumer watchdog.
Yeah, consumer watchdog Jordan Schlansky. Anyone who listened to all of this, I don't know what to tell you. But you should spend your time very differently in the future. Something's wrong with you. Jordan, I salute you as I always do. And thank you for your wisdom, your passion. And I think that's it. I mean, I don't know what else to say.
We'll be right back.
Will we? I don't see why we... Anyone who's waiting for more of this, God help you.